these only can use it, like equal, less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, not equals to. Okay, no, right? And let me see, guys. Here we will discuss one by one. So some examples we will be check out here. So one of example you can see. So write a query to display employee details who are getting the first highest salary, salary from EMP table. Okay, so I want to display so which employee is getting the first highest salary. Okay, so that employee details I need to find out from this table, guys. Okay, let me see, guys, here. And now we can write, guys, here. So one of my table, if you want to call select a star from EMD, this is one of our table, guys, here, right? And in this table, there are so many employees details we have it here, but I need to find out the first highest salary from this employee table, right? So whenever you want to write your subquery statements, okay, whenever you want to write subquery statements, the most important thing is what now, guys, here. First of all, we should know that how to write a subqueries, because sometimes if you are a fresher, you are a learner, so somebody is not getting idea to directly how to write a subquery statements. Okay, no? So directly we can't write okay at the time of learning stages. So that's why I will give a small hint for you guys here. So you just write subqueries in such a way for the practicing level, and automatically you will get some idea. Okay, now, so what you want to do, guys, here, actually the subquery is nothing but it is a combination of inner plus outer query combination we called as a subquery, right? Now what you want to do here, the first step one, you need to write first inner query separately. So inner query and outer query, these two queries are separately you should write down. Okay, so first inner query write down. First you have to write an inner query. So inner query, what I want to write out, what I want to find out with the help of inner query means, first of all, I should know that who are getting the first highest salary I'm asking. So who are getting the first highest salary? That means first of all, in your table, what is your highest salary that you need to find out? Okay, now in your table, what is your first highest salary that you have to find out, right? So after finding the first highest salary, or the first highest, or else a maximum salary in your table, how much you need to find out first of all. So once you find out the maximum salary of a table, then automatically that maximum salary which employee is getting, that employee details I can find out. So that's why we all of you know this. We all of you know this. So how to finding the maximum salary in a particular table means we are writing the query like select max of salary. This is a normal query, okay, from EMP table. So whenever you want to write this query, what it has happened, guys, here in your EMP table, so what is your maximum salary? The maximum salary is going to be returning us. Okay, the maximum salary is going to be returning us. So your maximum salary, for example, 90,000 rupees, the maximum salary in my table, right? So that maximum salary I'm going to returning us. So I just keep it here. Now, what is the second one here? This maximum salary, which employee getting? That is called an outer query, because first inner query is executed, later outer query. So outer query, What I want to display here, display employee details. Display employee details. So display employee details means, okay, generally we all of you know, if I want to display employee details, we are writing select a star from EMP. But whenever you are writing query select a star from EMP, what it was happen guys here, your entire table data is going to be displayed. Okay, now your entire table data is going to be displayed. But here I don't want to display entire table. I want to display specific employee whose salary is 90,000. Okay, now so specific employee means what we want to use guys here. We are using where salary is equals to 90,000. We can directly write. Okay, salary is equals to 90,000. We can directly write. Okay, right. So this is what it was happening guys, right? But here if I want to execute this one, what it was happening here, I can directly go for to display the 90,000 rupees which employee is getting. That employee details are we are displaying here. But in this 90,000 we are not getting directly now. So this 90,000 we are not getting directly. We don't know 90,000 is highest that we don't know directly. So this 90,000 rupees, how we achieved this 90,000 rupees with the help of inner query, with the help of inner query. So that's why in place of 90,000, we should pass it here what now? Inner query. We should pass it here what now? Inner query, right? So I just keep it like this. And later, finally, step number 3. Now what you want to do, you need to write a subquery now. But subquery is nothing but what we said here. It is a combination of outer plus inner. So this combination is called as a subquery, right? Now what is your outer? Outer is select star from EMP where salary up to here outer query. Salary is equals to inner query. What is inner query? Select max of salary, max of salary, salary from EMP. So now finally the subquery is going to be written. Okay, so this is a simple logic guys here. Whenever you doesn't know how to write subqueries directly, we don't know how to write subqueries, then you just split your subqueries into multiple parts here. So inner separately write down, outer separately write down, and we know that query knowledge is required. Okay, now the minimum query knowledge is required, and general queries we all of you know this. Okay, so inner query separately or outer query separately you can write first of all, and later the two inner and outer should be combined together and form a subquery statement, right? So this is how to write here subquery. Okay, initially when you practice like this, the 3 to 4 example, if you're practicing like this, then later you will get some idea how to write a subqueries directly. Okay, now right. So the same thing whatever I show you guys here, the same thing we will be follow now. Let you come out. So first I need to take it out here. Step 1 here, inner query we need to write in the step 1. So inner query what now? Select the max of salary. Okay, max of salary from EMP table. So up to here I will execute it. So in my EMP table, whatever the highest salary, that highest salary 90,000 came. Okay, I just keep this inner query. This is called as the inner query. This is called as the inner query. And the step number 2, I need to write the outer query. Outer query, what we want to write? Select a star from EMP means up to here if I execute it, I'm getting complete table data I'm getting now. I'm getting complete table data I'm getting now, right? So this complete information we are getting. So now instead of that, okay, so I don't want it all employee. I want a specific employee whose salary is equals to 90,000. But what I said 90,000 we can't directly write. So that's why in place of 90,000, what we need to write here, the 90,000, how you achieved 90,000. So that should be right now. Okay, no? Right. And finally, okay, step number 3. So this is what the inner and this is a outer query. And later step number 3, now it was going to be finally these two queries are combining together. Let you see I'm combining here. So salary is equals to inner query also we are writing. Select the max of salary. Okay, now from EMP table. Okay, right. After that, this entire subquery statement is forming. This entire subquery we need to execute now. Okay, then so the first highest salary employee details we find out here. So his number, employee number 7839, his name is King and job is president, MGF value null, hire date, salary, and 90,000 commission, department number. So which employee is getting the first highest salary in the CMP table? So how to write your subqueries? So same as it is. The remind all also you can go to write like this. Okay, now understand now, right? And the next one. Suppose the next example we will discuss. One more example. What is this? Write a query to display employee. Okay, whose salary whose salary is more than the maximum is more than the maximum salary is more than the maximum salary of the job is, for example, salesman. I will give it. Okay, salesman. So the next query, observe guys here. So next what I'm asking here, I want to display employee whose employee salary is more than the maximum salary of the job is salesman. The maximum salary of the job is salesman, right? So that is what. So in this, first of all, what we need to find out, guys, means first of all, I need to find out what is the maximum salary of salesman. Okay, in salesman job, what is the maximum salary that I need to find out first of all. Okay, right. Let you come out and see. Okay, right. So first I need to find out here what is the maximum salary of your salesman job. Okay, right. A normal query I'm writing first of all. How to find out? Okay, select star from EMP where job is equals to salesman. Okay, now I want to execute this one. So there are 3 employees are working in a salesman. Okay, na? Right, fine. So in the salesman job, what is maximum? 74. So 74 is maximum. Now let you see, in place of star, I'm using max of salary. So now in salesman, what is the maximum salary here? 74,000 is my maximum salary. Only one value returns. So 74,000 is a maximum salary of which job here? Salesman job, right? Now what I want to do, this 74,000 above, 74,000 above, is there any employee salary is there or not? That I need to find out. Okay, so if it is there, I want to display that. So this 74,000 above. Okay, now I'm writing select a star from EMP. So what you say, guys, here, where salary is greater than of inner query, greater than of inner query result is what now? 74,000. So 74,000 above, is there any employee here? Means yes. So there are 3 employee salaries are more than the maximum salary of a salesman job. Okay, na? Right. So salesman maximum 74 and this person 75, 90 and 86. Okay, 90 and 86. So this is what we called as guys. Okay, na? This is what. So more than this employee salary. Okay, right. So next one is, for example, next example, if you want to go for to finding, if you want to see the next example, so write a query to display display to display the senior most employee. Okay, I want to display the senior most employee details from EMP table. Okay, so the next question is what now? I want to display my company. So that senior most employee details I have to display, guys. So senior most employee means here, first of all, what I need to find out for the senior most employee means, first I need to find out here that means which employee was going to be joined. That is called a date of join or higher date. So which employee was joined in the least year, who are joined in the least year. Why I'm saying least year means here I need a senior employee. Senior employee means how you can say senior and junior means. Senior means least year person is called a senior. Junior means highest year person is called a junior. Okay. For example, economic 19 batch 2020 batch. So 2019 2020 in these two batches, who is the senior? Who is the senior? 2019 batch people are senior, right? So 2019 people is called a senior student. 2020 batch people are called a juniors. Okay now. So same logic here also I want to apply. So senior employee means what I want to do, I need to know that least year. Okay, what is the least year in the CMP table? If I know to find out the least year, then automatically that employee details also I can find out. Okay now, for example, let you see to write. Now we are writing like this. So I need to find out senior means least higher date. So min of higher date from EMP. So min means minimum higher date. What is minimum higher date? 1980s April 2nd. So 1980 April 2nd is a minimum here. Okay, is a minimum here. So now, okay, fine. Exactly on this date, who was joined? That employee. That means outer query I'm writing now. I'm writing outer query. So where higher date is equals to, now we can say this, and to executed now. Okay now. So who is the senior most employee in my EMP table means Jones. So Jones is a very senior most employee. Okay, he was joined in 1980s April 2nd. Okay now, right. So like this we can find or say if I wanted junior, suppose if I wanted junior means what I want to use, I want to use a max keyword. When I'm using max operation or max function, then junior will come out. Junior 1990 is called a junior. So 1980 is called a senior, 1990 is called as a junior employee, right? Now, this is what we call as, guys, here. And now next one. Okay. Next example for a year, write a query to find out to find out to find out the second to find out second highest salary employee details I want to find out. Write a query to find out second highest salary employee details I want to find out. So first highest salary, how to take and how to find out, we discuss here. Now I want to get what now? Second highest salary employee details I want. Okay, carefully observe. Carefully observe. So second highest salary I want it now. Okay, now fine. So first of all, you just come back and see in your table EMP total number of employees. How many are there? You can check out. So total 15 employees are there, guys. How many employees here? 15 employees are there, right? So in this, that means 15 employees are there, and the 15 employees salary is also there. Okay, their salary is also there. 15 employees salary is also, we have it here. Okay, now, right? So first of all, what we want to do, out of 15 employees, first I need to find out the max of a salary. I need to find out a max of salary. So whenever I want to execute this query, careful observe, guys. This query is executing on how many number of rows means this query is going to be execute on total 15 rows. That means first query, when I'm going to writing here, this query is going to be executing or is going to be checking entire table. So in this entire table, how many rows are there? 15 rows are there. So in this out of 15 rows, which is maximum salary that will be written. So 90,000 is the maximum salary, right? So here 15 rows, number of values are 15, 15 minus 1. So one value all taken already. Remaining how many rows are left in my table? 14 rows are left. Okay, total number of rows are 15. Out of 15, I was taken one employee value, that is 90,000 rupees I was taken already. So out of 15 values, one value already taken means the remaining how many values are there in the table? 14 values are there. Is nothing but 14 rows are there. Okay, now, right. Now what I want to do in this 14, again, what I require here, maximum salary I want to require. Maximum salary from EMP table, which is compulsory less than to, how much here? 90,000. Yes or no? So compulsory less than to 90,000, because 90,000 is the first highest salary. Because 90,000 is the first highest salary, right? So 90,000 below, how many? 90,000 below, how many rows are there? 14 rows are there. In this 14 rows, what again I want it? Maximum salary. Okay, now? So that means in this 14, that means this query is going to be executing, here on how many rows it was executing, guys, here? Okay, how many rows it was executing means this query is executing, okay, this query is executing on how many rows here? 14 rows, executing 14 rows, right? So in this 14 rows, which is maximum? Okay, in this 14, which is maximum? For example, 86,000 is a maximum. That means 14 rows minus 1 row we taken. Remaining how many rows are there? 13 rows are. Concept understanding now? Now it is coming out now. So this is 86,000 is second highest salary. So that means what I want to do now, these two queries I'm going to combining now. Okay, now these two queries I'm going to combining. These two queries I'm going to combining. Okay, now how to combine here? Select max of salary from EMP where salary is less than of 90,000. 90,000 means again one more query. Select the max of salary from EMP. Okay, now yes, up to here first I'm executing, guys, carefully observe. So up to here I'm executing. When I'm executing up to here, yes, you find out here 86,000 is the second highest salary we find out. But what I need here, I don't want it second highest salary only. I want it this second highest salary. It means 86,000, which employee is getting, that employee details also I want it. Understand that employee details also I want it. So whenever you wanted the details, okay, let you write how you can write here. So we are writing select outer query star from EMP where salary is equals to one query. Okay, where salary is equals to one inner query and one more inner query and close. So here two inner queries are written, guys, two inner queries and one outer query. And now you can see the person. Okay, now we can see that person. So 86,000 second highest salary employee details are we taken out. Understand my point now? Second highest salary employee details are we taken out. Okay, right. In the same pattern, guys, here, suppose my next question is right to find out. The next question is third highest salary, to find out third highest salary employee details. Okay, now So third highest salary, so same as is how we are finding second highest, now third highest. Third highest means what I want to do, again I need to add one more. So here 14 minus 1, remaining how many, 13 rows are there. Again in this 13 rows, I need to find out a maximum salary, right? So now how to write means we need to add one more inner query where salary is less than offer, select max of salary from EMP table and close. Okay, there are three closings I have to use and to execute. Now I want to execute. So now what happened? The third highest salary employee details are going to get 75,000. But here the problem is there, guys. Here, what is the problem? Let you see. In this carefully identify, guys. Here, there is one drawback. Is there? What is now? First highest salary. Whenever I want to find out here, so we are writing two queries. Are we are writing? How many queries? Two queries. One query inner query plus one is outer query. One is outer query. When you find out here, second highest salary, if I want to find out, then how many queries we return? Three queries we return. One is in, sorry, here one is outer query and one is inner query. Yes. Now here, one outer query plus two inner queries we return. In the same to same, when you find out your third highest salary, then we return four queries we return. That is called a one outer plus three inner queries. Okay, now. So if you want to identify this mechanism, to finding nth highest salary, then we are writing n plus 1 queries we are writing. We are writing n plus 1 queries. Yes or no? Come on, guys. Yes or no? Right? No. So that means to finding n the highest salary, we are writing n plus 1. For example, if you go to interviews, if any interview person is asking to you to find out 30th the highest salary I want to find out, then tell me, guys, here how many queries we need to write here. Come on, how many queries we need to write? Yes, definitely we need to write it. 31 queries we need to write. Suppose are you going to another interview? He was asking 150th, okay, 150th highest salary want to ask you. Then how many times we are going to writing, guys, here? Yes, 151 times are you writing. So now assume that, guys, here, is it necessary we are writing like this? No, not need, because who will write these many queries, guys? Who will write these many queries? Okay, so we can't accept. Okay, when you want to write these many queries means it's a very difficult to the programmers in real-time companies. So in real-time companies, it's very difficult to write. Suppose that the person is asking 1024 highest salary means you need to write a 1025. So then 1025 queries, who will write in our database? Okay, in our database, right? So that's what we want to do to overcome this problem. Okay, now the question is, how to overcome this problem. Okay, now so this is our questioning guys here. How we can go to overcome this problem. Okay, so how it was going to be overcome this situation and this problem, we will see after multiple row subquery. Okay, after multiple row subquery I will show you right now. Up to there you have to keep it this, and now you can go to second type here. What now? Multiple row subquery. The second, after multiple row subqueries, after we will discuss this problem. Okay, now right up to there you have to wait right now. So next, the second one is in non-correlated category. What is the second subquery means? Multiple row. So multiple row, what is the definition means? When a subquery, when a subquery returns, when a subquery returns more than one value, more than one value, okay, is called as multiple row subquery. Okay, now so what we can say guys here, suppose whenever your subquery returns single value, then it is called a simple subqueries. But in the same pattern, whenever you are writing some program, writing some query, okay, but in that query, in that subquery, it returns more than one value. Okay, more than one value is going to be written. Then what it was happening guys here? Okay, the type of subqueries are called as what? No, multiple row subqueries we call it. Multiple row subqueries we call it, right now. And this multiple row subqueries, okay, in this subquery, which type of operators we can use? Means in this subquery we can use the following operators are, okay, first one in, comma, any, comma, all. So these are the operators we can use guys here. So that means in multiple row subquery, okay, multiple row subqueries are nothing but whenever a subquery or inner query returns more than one value, inner query returns more than one value. So there we require to use either in operator or any operator or all operators. Okay, now so you have two special operators are came because operators we discussed already, but here additionally two special operators are came. One is any and one is all. So any and all, how, okay, now subquery mechanism, right now. So now these guys here, these are the three operators we can use. Okay, but how these three operators we want to use? Okay, so that we will be check out, okay, how this in and what is any and what is all. So these three operators how we can use in our subqueries. Okay, and along with that, and whatever the problem, the above problem we discuss, whatever the problem is there, the above problem, so how to find out this problem. Okay, so that all we will discuss in the tomorrow session guys. So tomorrow session, maybe tomorrow is the last session for your timings, and after tomorrow onwards we will go for regular timings. Okay, na? Right, yes. Thank you so much.